Hello, my dear friends. My name is Mario Pedro Gould. You now tuned into the Alpha Success Television Network. And today we are actually going to keep it 100% legit and talk about financial independence, talk about achieving some semblance of success in your life as it pertains to the financial arena. So this evening, I just came back from a seminar that I attended. It's pretty much a financial literacy seminar. And in this seminar, we were being exposed to different ideas and different concepts on how to create wealth, how to create a mindset that is tuned towards the creation of riches in this life. So I picked up some information from there and I decided to come up over here and share with you from my own personal experience what I do believe it will take for you to achieve a certain level of financial success in your life. I'm not going to be sharing with you what I learned in the seminar. I'm going to be sharing with you what I've learned from my own life. Number one, if you want to create wealth in your life, and let's not talk about wealth because wealth is actually a seriously significant amount of money that a lot of people can't even wrap their heads around. So we can even tone it down a little bit and say rich. And we can even tone it a little bit more down and just say, some semblance of financial success. Financial independence is a different game. Let's say financial success, whatever that is for you. The first arena you want to look at in the creation of a significant amount of financial resources, bringing a significant amount of financial resources into your household is you want to become an individual that earns a lot of money. Okay? You have to become an individual that earns a lot of money. Now you may say, Mario, that sounds very, very easier said than done. You're correct on that point. I'm going to give you a very, very powerful insight. In order to earn a significant amount of financial resources, you have to develop a knowledge, skill, and ability at a very, very high capacity. And once you develop this knowledge, skill, ability at a very high capacity, then you are to take it into the marketplace and sell it in the marketplace in return for money. So look at your own life. Discover what are the strengths that you have been blessed with, the talents that you have been blessed with, and think about what are the ways you can really develop yourself so that you excel in those arenas. So for me, I have so many options that I can use, and I'm just going to use my own example. I have an engineering background. I can choose to master the game of engineering at a very high level and demand a high salary. I have a very, very great ability to speak and express my ideas in public. As I continue to develop my speaking ability, I can go out into the marketplace and demand a price for the information that I have, which I so confidently express in the public. There's public speakers out there that make $20,000, $30,000 an hour. I don't put that far away from me. Okay, I'm just giving you examples. Myself, I have chosen to play my game in business, entrepreneurship. I have been a businessman since the age of 13. I was buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling since the age of 13. So presently where I am at the age of 36, I have a pretty well developed intuition for business opportunities, taking advantage of business opportunities, growing business ventures. So this is where I choose to develop my knowledge, skills, and abilities. And as I become better and better at business, the more money I will earn. So look at your own life. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor, if you're a real estate agent, if you're a lawyer, if you're a network marketer, If you're an athlete, if you develop your crafts to a very, very high degree, you can take it into the marketplace and demand a significant amount of money for it. Hence, you will begin to bring in a significant amount of money into the household. This is one aspect of financial success. And in my opinion, this is actually the easiest to create because it really involves you developing your skills, which you can do if you commit. The second aspect of creating some semblance of financial success in your life is very challenging for different reasons. And this is the aspect of once you start making a lot of money, are you disciplined enough to take a portion of that money and save it aside, a little bit of it, 5%, 10% every month, and save it aside? Now, this is a very, very difficult. It's a very difficult thing to ask of someone because it requires you to have a significant amount of mental discipline and foresight and vision of the direction you want your life to head into. Myself, actually, I suffer with this second aspect of success for a different reason. Anytime I make money, I continuously invest it into other business ventures. I personally don't save a lot of money because I'm always investing it, which is good because it becomes an asset. But if that wasn't the case, majority of people are actually taking their money and they're spending it irresponsibly. Now you may ask, Mario, why is it very, very important to save a certain percentage of my income? I am not advocating that you save money for the sake of saving money. Ladies and gentlemen, I am advocating that you save money because I'm not even talking about that rainy day stuff. I'm advocating that you save money because one day in the near future, an opportunity is going to come knocking on your doorstep. And this opportunity is going to require you to provide financial resources. If you provide financial resources towards this opportunity, it just may be the opportunity that brings in an additional stream of income that is separate from your primary stream, your primary source of income. So what's going to be happening here is that you would invest your money in some place, which is a whole nother game, but in some opportunity that will bring more money into your household. When you begin to create other multiple streams of income because you have some financial resources which you had saved, which you redirect towards investments, then, ladies and gentlemen, you begin to develop a very high level of financial success, which translates into time freedom because now your money is working for you. You're sending your money out into the field to bring in more dollars for you. So the second aspect of financial success is saving your money for the express purpose of using part of that savings towards some opportunity that may arise. For me, I make my money and I spend some on the good things that I like in life, and I just invest the rest because I have that mentality of accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. It's just the way my mind is built. The third aspect of financial success is a very painful one for me, and I'm really excited to share it with you because I have been a victim of it repeatedly in my business life. The third aspect of financial success is once you have made some significant amount of money, you have saved some money, watch that money like a hawk. What do you mean by watch that money like a hawk, Mario? It means do not invest your money in people or opportunities that are not 300% credible. because you stand a very big chance of losing a significant amount of your money if you invest your money in the wrong places. This is so painful for me because throughout my business career, I have made business investments in opportunities and in people um, that damn near wiped me out. That damn near wiped me out. And the only reason I'm always able to bounce back is because I have developed a high level of knowledge, skills, and abilities as it pertains to the game of entrepreneurship. So I'm always able to create value in the marketplace with the different business ventures that I own. Hence, I'm always going to be able to create money. But I would have been a lot further if I had preserved the nest egg that I had built and not made stupid or foolish investments with the hope of earning more without having done my due diligence on the opportunities or the people that I was investing into. Those are 3 points I'm going to leave you with. Find a way to make a significant amount of money. Find a way to save some of that money so you can redirect it towards investments. And the third one is watch that money like a hawk. Do not invest it in opportunities or the people that do not have 300% credibility because you stand a very good chance of losing that money. Those three will keep you busy for a very long time. So, with that, I am wishing you a phenomenal week and stay tuned. We're going to keep bringing you some great information to help you on your journey towards successful living. Thank you.